Hey guys, I am back with another missed opportunities video today on VDRM. This one played very similar to UAMM, which is the video that I did yesterday. So if you saw that, you'll know what I'm referring to. Um, I was watching this. I think I had this just in play coming off of a breaking news alert or something like that. I can't remember exactly how I got it. Yeah, that's what it was. It was breaking news. So it spiked really, really fast here in the morning. What was it for? Announces payment of all toxic. Yeah, so a debt-free. So I've seen debt-free news before, and it's always run really well. So I was confident with the news. What's the sector for this? Healthcare. So I guess we got COVID-19 going on. This is filmed on March 16th of 2021. So I saw the spike here, came down, supported on VWAP, and I saw this flag pattern that was forming. So I called it right here, and I should have played. So my point out of this right here at 9:42 a.m. Eastern time zone is it was supporting on VWAP. It was good news, spiking on good news. But what's really important for this key area is you have these candles here of volume increase. So these three candles right here are a confirmation that it is ramping up to breakout high of day. So why did I not take the trade? I guess it would be it was just nerves. Like it's not that I don't know when a trade looks good, because obviously I could tell you all the reasons that this trade should succeed. It's just I'm afraid to get into a trade because I don't want it to go against me. It seems like almost luck is against me, where it's like any trade that I watch goes good, and any trade that I get in, it goes down for some reason. Like, just I'll run to it really quick, but SODE was a high one, and I was like trying to decide whether or not to get in, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get in on this, what was it, a consolidation right here, and then it went down. Anyway, it just seems like anything that I go to get into goes against me. So it's just a irrational fear. But I just need to, when I see the signs, get in the trade and let it lie where it lies. But the thing that's so key is that I saw this happening on UAMM. And I'll get to the end of the day here, so I'll pull this up. Let me go back here. So I saw the volume increase, and I knew it was ramping up for a high day. It was supporting very nicely on VWAP. So first missed opportunity was I should have bought in right here in the morning. I should have rode this. Now, if I did that, if I was doing what I should do, I would sell into strength, which is what I was talking about last video. So I probably would have sold at this red candle here. So like a 27%. So I would have held through this consolidation, because I would like to hold through the first consolidations that are being supported by the day high. So I would have held through this. It would have been nerve-wracking though, but and then I probably would have sold at this first sign of what could be weakness with this volume increase red here, just because I would want to lock in my gains and not get greedy, which honestly could have been a really good trade. It was pretty close to the top. So that was my first missed. I should have, could have, and would. And then it just kind of went down all day. I had a watch list that I built, and I said for VDRM, I made it around 11 o'clock today. And I said, if it reclaims VWAP, then I play a high of day break for a breakout high of day. But I was like, it has to reclaim VWAP, of course, before anything. Otherwise, it's just not even going to be on my radar. So I saw it reclaim VWAP here. Then it set this high, came down, and tested the high here. So when it did this, I honestly probably could have, maybe should have gotten in at the breakout here. But I was skeptical of it. Oh, I moved this circle down to the wrong one. I was skeptical of it not being able to break high of day. So that's why I didn't buy first here. This consolidation, I probably could have bought that pretty solid. It was just like it's supporting off its previous spikes. But the one that really got me that I should have done, and ignore this, it's we're still in trading hours, so it did fail, but that's not the point. But the thing that really got me is at the high of day right here, I had an order ready inside of this consolidation where it broke high of day around like 32, and then it consolidated here, and that's the exact same thing that UAMM did, which was right here. So it like broke its spike, came up, consolidated right on high day, and then continued to run. So that's what I'm saying. I should have learned my lesson from UAMM, but I was just so skeptical. It's up 100% or so, and I was just nervous about it. But I should have done it because that's what UAMM did yesterday, and you need to learn your lessons from them. So during this consolidation here, I should have and could have bought. I actually had an order ready at 0.328, and that would have been right here in this consolidation. And then I would have risked the top of consolidation, so I would have been good for this. Let me get up in on it more. I would have risked the top of this consolidation, so I would have been clean for this little pullback right here. And then I would have maybe sold here, or I would have sold into this red candle. So let's see, if I bought at 32.8, so I would have been looking at a 15% or anywhere from 15 to 20% gain on this if I would have bought into that consolidation. So it hurts, but it's a good lesson. I would have locked in, what did I say here? If I would have bought my original mist, I would have held that, sold here. So I would have locked in about 24% there, and then another 15 to 20% here. I would have played it again. So I could have and should have locked in 35, 45% on this ticker today. But it's just a really good lesson, and this on top of UAMM is just confirmation that I just need to play. Like, I'm seeing them correctly. I've got them on my watch. I've got a plan for them going into the afternoon, and I just need to press the button. I just need to go in. So my lesson for this would be stick to your plan. Again, if you have a plan, if you have a risk, if you have an entry, if you have a trigger, stick to it. Be robotic. Don't get chickened out. Don't find reasons not to. Of course, don't go in blind, but if all the indicators are there, you just need to get in the trade. And then trust myself. I need to trust myself when looking at these trades. I felt good about it. I saw the indicators and it felt right to me. So trusting myself, trusting my plan, and then just let the ticker play out. And all the indicators are there. I should have played this. So very similar to my lessons learned on UAMM. But with both of these tickers, I think this set me up really beautifully for later this week. On Wednesday, the news was just announced that a lot of the major banks will be releasing the stimulus check money. So I think Wednesday's tomorrow? Yeah, Wednesday's tomorrow. So on Wednesday, we're going to get a lot of fresh money and hopefully a lot of fresh idiots. So I'm very much excited for Thursday, Friday coming into this week. So hopefully I'll be able to take my lessons from VDRM and UAMM and take it in to make some profits at the end of the week. But hopefully this helps you guys to not make the same mistakes that I did. And if this rings true with you, let me know. And if you have a similar problem or if you found a solution to get past this kind of hump, let me know in the comments. But until then, I will continue to make these videos and have an audio journal for myself and for you guys. All right, I'll catch you next recap.